I am Karen Warren. I'm Deputy CIO at Wesleyan University.
We are a small private liberal arts institution of about 3,000 undergraduates. My portfolio of responsibilities includes infrastructure, user services, and academic technology. When you ask me to look down the line at how will network analytics play into the overall institutional goals, the only way that we can continue to build and layer on services is to continue to build that foundation. The way really to do that is to have information in hand to know exactly how our network is performing, how the services on our network are performing, and to be able to respond to those situations and address them. Unlike, a lot of more typical network monitoring tools, Voyance gives us insight that we have not seen before. It allows us to really look at an aggregate of data that helps us to understand what's going on directly from that end user experience. So understanding the end user experience in a way that has meaning and that can reflect back into exactly what is really happening in our environment is critical. Really, until now, end user experience is defined by the user reporting it and not much else. You can't fix what you don't know about. And the only way we're going to know is if we're watching and seeing what is the user experience of what we're building. To have a tool that allows you to be proactive and to actually diagnose and to try to look and get ahead of something before it actually broadens out to a desensitized level of acceptance is really important. A big piece for us for a long time has been around application and service dependency all the way down through the layers. And there's always a disconnect between the user's perception of how easy it should be and the reality of delivering that service. But what can be difficult is understanding all of the tiny details at play. And there's so many pieces to that. And I think that to me is one of the most difficult problems. The network analytics really for us is that you can see more about what's going on in your network. Not just endpoint performance, but application performance and people's ability to reach those applications. It will become increasingly important almost along the lines of business analytics in terms of being able to look at how it's performing, how well you're doing, and what is the user experience with those applications. The minute an application, the financial system isn't performing as well, what's wrong with the network? Nothing's wrong with the network. But you know what? You actually do have to prove that. Being able to narrow that down correctly and quickly rectify those situations. Or in some cases when it's not the network, being able to show somebody that it's not the network. So it is a challenge, no doubt about it. I do see the network analytics becoming integrated with our ticketing system, which is really our entire service management platform. To me, anything that's going to strip away an extra step that somebody has to do, we need that integration. Voyance gives us a much larger swath of data and a much more complete picture of what's happening from the end user all the way to the service level.